Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's make a lightweight summer top. The stitch is very easy, so I will be guiding you more through the design process versus the stitch itself. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, give it a thumbs up and share with others. Okay. Today I will be working with this Yarn Bee Blended Bliss. This is how much each skein contains. Name of the color Rue Girl, and I have 2 of these and 3 of this chambray. The lot numbers. Here are the specs of the yarn. We got 100 grams per skein, cotton with acrylic and polyamide. I actually really like the cotton with something natural fiber with a synthetic fiber. So anyway, it says use a 2.75 millimeter hook, but I will be using the 3.25. Let's go ahead and get started. Give this video a thumbs up, grab your yarn, crochet hook. Good luck. Let's get to work. The pattern calls for multiples of 6, and the circumference of my bust is 96. Once you've done your multiples of 6, chain 1 at the end. That will not count as a stitch or anything. So we will put 1 single crochet in each stitch or in each chain all the way till the end. Okay. Super simple. And once you've completed the row, you are going to turn. So this row is pretty simple. For the next row, we are going to chain 4. The chain 3 counts as a double crochet plus chain 1. We're going to skip 2, and into the next we will put 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 1, skip 2, double crochet into the next. Now our repeat will start. Chain 1, skip 2, 4 double crochets into the next, 2, 3, 4, chain 1, skip 2, double crochet into the next. And if I'm going a little too fast for you, there is a toggle at in the right corner. You can click on it and adjust the playback speed. I will go faster or slower, however is easier for you. But this is the repeat all the way till the end. And as we are approaching the end of this row, double crochet, chain 1, skip 2. We're gonna put 4 double crochets into that stitch. That is the third chain from the left, or the third stitch from the left, like so. Well, according to this, I was supposed to have to skip 2, chain 1, skip 2, but I have only 1. Well, I'm gonna skip that one and put a double crochet into the last. I don't think it's super crucial or anything like that. Either I missed somewhere along the way and didn't put it right, or I didn't count right. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. So this is our row number 2. From here on it will straighten out, so don't worry about it. Next row, we will chain 5. The chain 3 counts as a double crochet plus chain 2. Now we will, these 4, we will put 4 double crochets together. Okay, yarn over, insert the hook into the first double crochet of the group, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's it. Yarn over, insert into the second, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the third, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the fourth, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 4 unfinished double crochets. Yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook, and there we go, 4 together. Chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, move to the group again, to the next group, yarn over into the first double crochet of the group, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the second, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the third, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the fourth, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all the loops on the hook, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, move to the next group, so on till the end of the row. And as you complete the row, you will chain 2 and double crochet into the third chain from 1, 2, 3. From the beginning you're gonna skip the 1 chain and double crochet into the third chain, and this is what we have. This is what it looks like. We'll turn. Okay, the next row, chain 3, that counts as a double crochet, and put 1 double crochet into the same first stitch right here into this loop, chain 1, double crochet into the tip of the double crochet 4 together, chain 1, 4 double crochets into the double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So basically we are forming a new diamond right here, so they're going to be positioned in a checkmate position. So diamonds here, now we are forming a new diamond here, chain 1, again double crochet in the tip of the double crochet 4 together, chain 1, 4 double crochets into the double crochet, and that's going to be our repeat for the entire row, 3 and 4. You can see the trend here. So chain 1, double crochet here, chain 1, 4 double crochets in this one, so until the end. And finishing off this row, chain 1, 1 double crochet into the double crochet 4 together, like so, chain 1, and into the third chain from the base, 1, 2, 3, we'll put 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. This yarn is not the easiest to work with, but there we go. This is what we have so far. Turn the work. Now we will be working together, so these two, we'll work them two together. The chain 3 is a double crochet, so chain 2 will count as an unfinished double crochet. Yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two unfinished double crochets, yarn over, pull through 2 stitches. We have 2 double crochets together. Chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2. Here we'll put double crochet 4 together. We'll gather, you already know from the previous row how to do that. So double crochet 4 together to form our diamond, like so. And we'll continue the repeat. Chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, double crochet 4 together to form a diamond. 4 through all, like so, all the way till the end. And once you have completed the row, double crochet, chain 2, these two will go together. So yarn over, insert the hook into the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over, insert the hook into the 3rd chain from the beginning of this previous row, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And this is what we have so far. Now we'll turn the work. From this point on, we will be repeating row number 2, this one right here. So chain 3 counts as a double crochet plus chain 1, so chain total of 4, just like here. 4 double crochets into the double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, second row and this row are identical. Chain 1, double crochet into the tip of these 4 together, chain 1, 4 double crochets into the double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that is your repeat. Chain 1, 1 double crochet into the tip of these, chain 1, okay, 4 double crochets here, chain 1, 1 here, so on. And from here on you will be repeating the rows. So this is the repeat of round number 2, then it's going to be repeat of number 3, then number 4, then number 5, 2 through 5, all the way till you reach from the bottom to your décolleté, or where you want your neckline to open. All right, so this is the back and this is the front. I left these 2 stripes to use as the front, what are they called, the panels, the shoulder panels, and these shoulder panels will connect to the back side. So let's work on the shoulder panel. Before you start working on your shoulder panels, first step, find the middle of the project, whatever your middle is. Mine is fell on a single crochet, on a double crochet. If yours falls on the group, then put a stitch marker there. Then put it on you and see how wide the opening should be. That's the best. Just to put it against your body, or kind of eye it, or put in if you're making it for somebody else, maybe a piece of clothing, a t-shirt or something, to decide how wide it's going to be. Mine is 6 of these, so 3 to the left and 3 to the right, and well, this is right, this is left. Anyway, so put your stitch markers. I can remove this one because I don't need the middle anymore, and I will be ending my rows right in these double crochets. So when I turn now, I will continue with my design, and I will make sure to stop at the stitch marker. Okay, so here is my stitch marker, and it looks like, so I chain 1 and put a double crochet here. So if I carry on with the pattern chain 1, I will end up having to put 4 double crochets in this one. So I'll just leave it. This is going to be the width of the shoulder panel. So my neckline opening will be a little wider than I want. But we can always work the neckline and make it smaller. If I go all the way in, which is not gonna make a whole lot of difference, but I'd rather have it wider and make it smaller than have it too tight around the neckline and not know what to do with it. So I'm gonna end here, and I'm gonna turn, and then we'll continue with the pattern. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet, plus chain 2, and then double crochet 4 together, chain 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, double crochet 4 together. Now let me finish this one and show you the angle, how it looks like. Chain 2, double crochet, and this how this panel will be forming. And I will keep going. Your front panel must match your back panel, so I need my shoulder panels need to be this tall. So I basically will continue until I use up the gray line and then the orange line, and that's gonna be my panel. Okay, your both panels have to be the same length, unless you are working with high-low, where your back is longer than your front, but we're working with an equal one today. And this is the shoulder panel. Even though I finished the design, what I want to do is chain 1 and turn and put a row of single crochets into each stitch and chain, including the first one, till the end. So just to give it a little more sturdiness when I will sew it to the back panel. And so here I had chain 2, so I'll put 2 single crochets, 1 into the, anyway, just follow whatever you have with whatever row or repeat you finished, and go ahead and put single crochets in each one of them, just like so. And as you come closer to the end, so we will put 2 single crochets into the chain 2 space, and then 1 single crochet into the double crochet 2 together, and chain 1, pull a long tail. This tail is going to be used to sew this part to the back, so leave a generous piece of yarn, rather to have extra than not enough. and this is what we have. For the other shoulder panel, make sure this row, the first row of the shoulder panel, is turned with the right side towards you, and you will join into, well, right here, not into the stitch marker. So you have the rows symmetrical and looking towards you. So this one is facing me, therefore I'm gonna join into the double crochet 4 together. And right here we had 1 double crochet, so we will put chain 3, and according to the pattern we need to chain 4. And now we will carry on with the pattern, 4 double crochets into the double crochet, and you will basically have the same what is on the other side. So 4, chain 1, double crochet into the next group, chain 1, 4 double crochets into the next double crochet. Now let me finish on these 4, and you can see how it's forming. So now every time you're going to be turning, all these will correspond to each other. And again, go ahead and finish the row and then continue with the pattern. All right, so I have these 2 completed, and of course on the second one I forgot to leave a long tail, but it is what it is. Now put with the wrong side up towards you. Here at the bottom you can see the first row of single crochet, of half double crochet, single crochets, whatever that was, I don't remember. So that's gonna be the right side, and this is the wrong side. So I'm putting it with the wrong side up, and this one same, and I will sew them together. We'll connect these, and because the design is the exact repeat, so you can see, you can align them. If you're starting from the outer side of the outer edge inwards, it's easier. Here I'm gonna have to align it to make sure that everything goes together. And this is the first. I'll go again into the same, just to make sure it's secure. And then, like with a whip stitch, 2 loops from here, 2 loops from here, each one of them. Very easy. And pull it tightly. Don't pull it too tight so it doesn't drape, but in the same time not too loose so it doesn't come undone or has gaps. And little by little, like this, all the way till the end. And kind of along the way keep an eye on the patterns so they are exactly aligned. All right, once this is sewn, you put it on, put your head through and try it on, and mark where your armpits will be or how wide the opening will be. So mine, I tried on, it's gonna be right here, and it's pretty easy. So I'm gonna sew all the way from the armpit down, and I want to leave these for a slit. If you don't need slits, go all the way down. I will have slits. And then again with the wrong side out, align it nicely and start sewing either from armpit down or from here up, it doesn't really matter. And you are gonna do the same like you did the shoulder panels, I usually grab 2 loops from each side and go with the whip stitch. And this is for reference how the right side looks like, this seam. I think it's pretty clean. Once I iron it and steam it, it will look really good. And before I show you how I do the slit, how I work around the slit, this is the one that is already done, and it goes really well with the bottom border and kind of flows together. So let's go ahead and do this side. So you will have obviously the project turned with the right side up towards you, and with your base color, whatever color you have, we are going to join in the corner with a slip knot. And try to find the corner right here where the single crochet is. Pull through, chain 1, and pull it very tightly until it disappears into a knot. And now you're gonna put a single crochet into the same stitch. Like so. And kind of try to distribute the single crochets across. So what I did is I put 1 single crochet around the, or into the leg of this first double crochet. Just grab 2 loops. Then I put a single crochet into right here where the stitches are together, or at the row. Then another one into the next leg of the next double crochet. It's going to be a little difficult, but pull the loops. And then again into the base row right here. And next, what do I have? Around this double crochet, grab 2 loops or 1 loop, then into the base. But try to distribute them as evenly as possible. We can work around this one into the base. So basically 1 into the leg of the double crochet, 1 into the row, and now again into the next double crochet. And when you spread this, you can kind of see the loop. And it doesn't have to be absolutely exactly into each stitch, as long as I said, it's as even as possible. And all the way to here, to the end of this. Okay, into the loop. And since we have 2 double crochets here, we can work around the leg into the loop. Here we can work into the leg, into the loop, and we need to make this into the leg. And this time you are gonna single crochet into this one. And this is the first side. Now kind of flip it to the other side, and you will begin just like you ended here into this loop. And this is how it connected. And now into the next loop and into the leg, into the loop, into the leg. Pretty much the same. And here. And here we're going into the leg, and now into the stitch, and that's it. Don't add any more. Chain 1, pull a long tail, not too long, don't need it super long, and cut it off. So to close this little gap, we will tie these together. Like so. Not too loose, not too tight. And I like to put 2 knots or 3, even 3. And there we have it. Then you hide the tails however you like to hide them. And once this is ironed and steamed, it will straighten out and it will not flip or flop or curl. It's perfect. So for the sleeve, I decided to follow the same pattern what we have here, single crochets and around the slits. So I brought it up into the sleeve. As usual, I'm starting with a slip knot. The garment is turned with the right side out, and I'm joining in the armpit in the leg of the double crochet. Chain 1 and pull the tail. It disappears completely. And now I'm gonna put the single crochet into the same stitch and 1 single crochet all the way around. So this is still a double crochet, putting 2 single crochets. What you can do is you can work around the leg and the next one into the loop, and again around the leg into the loop where the rows. And this way for sure they will be spread evenly. And just like this, very easy, around the leg into the loop, and you don't have to worry about counting them, or into the leg and into the loop. It really, on the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter how you work it, because it's single crochet, so you can't really tell unless you're super OCD and you want everything to look exactly the same. I don't care, because nobody is gonna look at my sleeve and count the stitches. They're gonna be looking at the garment as a whole. Okay, around the leg into the loop, or into the leg into the loop, like so. Super easy, no brainer. And this is the finished look of the sleeves, like so. And now let's work on the neckline opening. So with the right side out, you will turn with the back panel towards you, and I will use gray. So we will join with this slip knot and eyeball or count the middle of the back panel. Mine is this one. So even though everything has a row of single crochets, I really want to do 3 rows of single crochets for the neckline. Let's do 1 first, and I'll try it on and I'll decide if I want to do more. So slip stitch, or chain 1, pull the tail and single crochet into the same. And here again is super easy, self-explanatory. Obviously 1 single crochet in each stitch and chain around, but I'm not going to be working into the chains, I'm going to be working around. So here we have 2 chains. I put 2 single crochet into the space and a single crochet into the double crochet for together. Again, 2 single crochets into the next space, 1 single crochet into the double, then 2 into the next space, 1 into the together, so on until you reach the shoulder panel or the front panel, like so. Here in the last one we'll put 2 single crochets and move into around the single crochet right here on the seam and move downwards. Here downwards will be just like the sleeves. We can work either into the leg or around the leg. I'll try to work into the leg, single crochet into the leg of the double crochet, single crochet into the loop. Then we have single crochet here. Again, evenly distribute them somehow so it looks neat. I will try not to work around the posts just because it's at the on the front, and anything that is not consistent will jump out. So this is what we're looking at. Down here at the body, I will work 1 double crochet. Well, actually not double crochet. I'll insert the hook into the leg of the double crochet. Come on. Pull up a loop. Then I will insert it into this stitch right here and pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through these 3. Kind of make 2 single crochets together to make the corner smoother. See, I don't really want to have a 90-degree angle at the corner. I want kind of make it a little not round but smoother. That's why I put 2 together. Now I'm gonna follow the pattern, single crochet into the double crochet, 2 into the space, then into the double crochet 4 together, and so on until I reach the next shoulder panel. And this is what we have so far. So now for the corner, I've worked the double crochet, and here I want to put 2 single crochets together. So don't remember, did I do around? No, into. So I'll try to find the place where I can insert the hook, pull up a loop, and then insert the hook into the shoulder panel, a double crochet into that leg, I really want to grab 2 loops since the corners are kind of carrying the weight, like so. Pull through all 3 loops and turn and work the shoulder panel up. So single crochet into the loop here and into the leg, and so on. I already don't have to repeat myself. I'm coming to the seam, so make sure to put a single crochet into the seam, and now we're gonna follow single crochet into the double crochet 4 together, and now 2 around the chain, 2 and into the single crochet, and go to the end or to the beginning to finish off the round. And as I said, I will try it on and see if I want to add anything more to the neckline. Do not rush to cut off the yarn. So slip stitch into the first stitch. What I do is I chain 1 and pull a long tail. Now try it on. So I tried it on and it looks very good. What I want to do, so I'm undoing the long tail that I pulled. So I slip stitched in the first. So what I want to do is add another round of only slip stitches into each stitch, and this way my neckline will not stretch. Usually the necklines stretch when you hang the garment or when you wash the garment. I don't know how about you. I don't like to fold mine because I don't like the fold lines, and I don't want to iron it every time I need it. So I hang it on a velvet hanger. See, this is how it's gonna look like. So I hang them on a velvet hanger, and usually around the neckline they tend to stretch just a little bit. Adding a round of slip stitches will help prevent that. And all you are going to do is put a slip stitch all the way around. It will be a little thicker, which is not a big problem, but see, it doesn't really stretch much versus this. And this is how the neckline looks like right now. Looks finished, looks nice, looks sturdy, not gonna stretch. The sleeves, everything looks pretty good. Looks finished. All I need to do is go ahead and some people are blocking them, which means they wash it, dry it. I sometimes just steam it because I know I work with the yarn, it's clean, the house is clean, everything is clean. I don't really need to actually wash it. I always wash my hands when I work on my projects, so sometimes I just steam it and straighten it and let it cool off, and I wear it. And yeah, this is the finished garment. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Give it a thumbs up, share with all your friends and people you think will enjoy this project. Share also your pictures on Instagram and Facebook. All the links are going to be down in the description box. I hope you will enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay creative. Take care. Bye.